Hello. So looking today at Gareth Coker's score for another League of Legends story, this time the Mageseeker. He'd previously worked on Ruined King. So there's one cue that I'd like to talk about just before I forget what it's called. Silas, Yavanfor and Shavana, which is quite late in the score. Excellent, outstanding. This is a massive improvement over Ruined King, which I felt was more hit and miss than Mageseeker, admittedly. The searching tone that he goes for in this is far less meandering than in Ruined King, and he definitely strikes a sort of almost celestial mysticism which is quite enticing and haunting. And the, as I say, transitory cues, the cues where things might not necessarily be happening but they're just kind of in stasis, it works really well here. Now someone needs to actually have a sit down, I think, with Mr. Coker and talk about the length of his soundtrack albums, because some of them are exceeding, 2.5, 3 hours. I mean, Ori and the Will and the Wisps, hours of music. Same with this, same with Ruined King. It might be a little bit much. I mean, in terms of the Mageseeker, it's not too bad. There's only one cue right at the very end, which I felt wasn't needed. In fact, a couple of tracks from the end would have been a good place to finish it, but it was only really the one track there at the end which I felt was a bit off-putting. But other than that, no, it's pretty good. I would give the Mageseeker, League of Legends story by Gareth Coker, 4 out of 5 stars. Much prefer this to Ruined King, where my expectations were quite heightened because I absolutely loved Coker's work on Minecraft, especially Chinese mythology, which I think is a classic soundtrack. And so for the future, I mean, we're probably, as I say, going to get a lot more lengthy soundtrack albums from Mr. Coker, and if we do, hopefully it'll be more along the lines of something like Mageseeker as opposed to Ruined King. On this occasion, a very good album and well worth checking out. You can find it on Spotify. For more film and soundtrack reviews, please visit Betty Jo Tucker's website, Real Talk Movie Reviews. On Facebook you can find my pages, Hip-Notic Movie Reviews and Hip-Notic Soundtrack Reviews. I'm Richard Jack Smith, thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.